The enemy soldiers at the position are dancing to mock you. Fortunately, you have 500 soldiers at your disposal. You immediately order the 500 soldiers to capture the position. The soldiers charge forward and are about to seize the position, but the enemy calls in air support. 2 aircraft drop for cluster bombs. Each cluster bomb contains 200 submunitions. At a set altitude, the outer shell bursts open. The submunitions scatter in all directions. Parachutes deploy shortly afterward. These submunitions have groove casings. This design helps create more shrapnel upon detonation. The front of each bomb contains a copper liner to pierce armor. When the bomb hits the ground, the explosive charge detonates. Shrapnel is propelled in all directions. All 500 soldiers are killed instantly. What now? Fortunately, your manpower is plentiful. You immediately bring in another 1,000 soldiers. You order the 1,000 soldiers to take the position. They charge ahead without hesitation. Just as they are about to succeed, enemy aircraft drop 2 napalm bombs. The outer casing is made of aluminum. Inside are 300 kilograms of a mixture, 33% gasoline, 21% benzene, and 46% polystyrene, forming napalm. When the bomb hits the ground, the fuse detonates, igniting the napalm. The casing breaks apart, scattering the burning napalm. A sea of fire engulfs the area. Many soldiers are burned alive on the spot. A few soldiers flee after witnessing the horrific scene. You consider them cowards and have them executed. Realizing your forces are depleted, you request reinforcements for 1,000 more soldiers. You send 2,000 of them to charge in a dispersed formation. But several airburst grenades explode above the troops. Each grenade contains 6,000 steel flechettes. Once they reach a preset altitude, a fuse detonates, ripping open the aluminum casing. The explosive in the rear propels the flechettes outward. The soldiers are shredded like sieves. Your attack fails again. You decide to launch another assault at night. At night, you order the remaining 2,000 troops to crawl silently. The advance is slow, but careful. Suddenly, an explosion shatters the silence. The enemy had deployed anti-personnel mines earlier by air. The troops charge ahead, using their bodies to clear the mines. They're close to reaching the enemy position, but dozens of white phosphorus bombs are launched overhead. Once they reach the designated height, the fuse ignites the primary charge. The shell bursts, igniting the delay element. Then the central explosive core is ignited. The core disperses the white phosphorus. It scatters in the air and falls under gravity, falling directly onto the troops. All the soldiers are burned alive. Furious and humiliated, you request 4,000 more soldiers. You speak to these fresh young troops, giving them a noble speech, and then order them to charge. The massive wave of soldiers rushes forward like a tsunami. It seems capable of swallowing everything in its path. In response, the enemy calls in artillery support. Dozens of thermobaric bombs rain down on the charging soldiers. Each has a central explosive core. Its main component is oxygen. The outside is coated in a composite fuel primarily made of propylene oxide. When the bomb reaches the target zone, the core explodes, spreading the fuel into a mist. The air-fuel mix ignites, creating a devastating blast. Thousands of soldiers are incinerated. Only a few hundred make it back alive. Seeing the situation has spiraled this far, you order the remaining troops to recover the fallen. The enemy agrees to a temporary ceasefire. The bloody battle finally comes to an end. Suddenly, your soldiers turn and charge at the enemy. The enemy is caught off guard and quickly overwhelmed. The enemy position is captured at last. You stand atop the hard-won ground and let out a satisfied smile.